What's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel Links video. So as you saw, we have a new main box that's finally arrived. It's called Fantastic Art. Not to mention Kaboom is here, sort of. She's very underwhelming, to be honest. Anyways, without further ado, let's check out the new main box and see what exclusive cards are available. Alright, so first up we have All-Ice Arc Pendulum Dragon. If an All-Ice you control is destroyed by battle card effect, draw summon another All-Ice from your hand, deck or graveyard. You can only activate this effect once per turn. Next up, it's pretty much a vanilla. That's the only useful part is the pendulum effect. Okay. So next up we have Burning Abyss, Basia Brightness of Yanzing, Burning Abyss, Draco Slayers, Spiral Flame Strike, Infestation Pandemic. I already have one copy, which is weird. Next up is Destruction Sword Memory, so Buster Blade and support cards. Compulsory Escape Device, each player chooses a monster you control and shuffles it back to the deck. Virgil Rockstar of the Burning Abyss, Buster Dragon, Draco Slayer Fusion, Dino Stir Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer, Evil Storm Nightmare, Stir Malebrance of the Burning Abyss. Next up, more Burning Abyss cards. Alright, so pretty much the new supports, the new cards, archetypes that are introduced here are Draco Slayers and Yanzing, along with a few Burning Abyss cards, which is going to be it's a nice addition to this entire set. So if you're going to play an All-Ice deck, there are a few key cards here, but yeah, pretty much the only ones are here, such as a Pendulum Call to add 2 Magicians, as well as certain other support for Yanzing, which are just there, and I'm not actually sure whether I'm invested in this box, but for the sake of content, let's get into it and see what we can get. Alrighty then. QB, Burning Abyss, and Majesty Pegasus. So Magispector is also included. Huh, that's weird. Draco Snake, Draco Ascension, and Chuan Light of the Yanzing. Next up, we have Brilliant Spark, Firelight Ninja Kagen, and Farfa, the Malebrance of Burning Abyss. Next pack, we got Twilight Ninja Jogan, Yanzing Brutality, and Hate Buster. Pendulum Back, Generation Shift, and Magispector Raccoon. Shatonian Blast. Wait, didn't we already have this card? Anyways, that's beside the point. What other exclusive cards can we obtain from this entire set? Oriasaka and Unmasked Dragon. Okay, so Worm type. Evil Storm Nightmare. 2 level 4 dark monsters. When your opponent special summons a monster, except during damage step, detach an XCs from this, change that special monster to face down defense position. It's a good effect, but I don't think I'll be using it for attack. Guess of 950, that's about it. Okay, so aside from that entire fantastic art so far, if you're gonna be a Burning Abyss player, or you're gonna expand more of your cards into All-Ice, or you're gonna try out Draco Slayer and also Burning Abyss, this is the box for you. And if you're not gonna try for any of these, then you can forget about it. Aside from that, the cards here support such as All-Ice Fusion and also Yanzing Creation. All of these other cards are basically exclusive support for their individual archetype. So like I said, if you're not gonna play any of these archetypes overall, then don't bother buying this box. But the trap cards such Compulsory Escape Device and also Spiral Flame Strike is a pretty good card overall, so you can keep it for this if you want to. Anyways, aside from that, this is the last day of 2021. As of recording, this is the 31st of December 2021. I would like to say thank you to everyone. I'm always grateful that you guys have always stuck by me throughout these entire years. entire year of 2021, and also expanding my content, etc, etc. And I hope I can do better next year and provide the content that you actually like. And aside from that, I'd like to check out Anarcha Boom as well. So Anarcha Boom is a very easy duelist to actually get by overall, so here are the few recommended rewards if you actually duel against her. So most probably she'll return as a legendary duelist that can be unlocked in the future upcoming event, and it's gonna be quite lackluster overall because of the cards I've seen so far. For example, most of the cards are actually like, even though they can stack onto the field, they literally do little to no damage based on the speed you can play Duel Links right now in the modern day era. So most of the cards are pretty slow and you don't actually have to pay heed to anything at all. Aside from that, the 3 Emperors of Iliaster event has a new support item, which is called Traces of Iliaster. So the Traces of Iliaster, this allows you to actually bring out the Emperor of Iliaster, whether it's Quadro or Lester or the old dude. So dueling them a few times, and by the 4th time you'll obtain the Burning Soul skill, which can be used if you control one Dark Dragon type monster, synchro monster 3000 more attack. Return a card from your hand to the deck and play a level 4 or lower tuner from your graveyard defense position, but negate the effects. If the monster you control is a Red Dragon Archfiend, select up to 2 monsters to play when using this skill. And play with this skill cannot be tributed, and the turn you use this skill cannot normal or special summon any other except synchro monsters. This skill can be used if you begin the duel of a deck containing no tuner except resonator monsters. So basically, if you're gonna play a Jack deck, you're basically gonna be using all resonator tuners, so this is not gonna be a problem for you. Anyways, that's one of the few skills you can obtain, the 4th. And aside from that, is obtaining the playmat, which consists of the 3 Emperors of Iliaster. And when you do spawn them, they only appear out of random, so it's gonna be quite easy to actually go forward and duel them. So their difficulty level is set at very hard, but knowing if you're gonna play a Shooting Star Dragon deck, it's gonna be quite easy for you as well. So without further ado, allow me to show you the duel that I actually duel against one of the 3 Emperors of Iliaster. Okay, so this is when you actually spawn one of the 3 Emperors of Iliaster, so they'll appear at random whether it's Lester, Quadro or the old dude as I mentioned. So what I actually did is actually utilize a Shooting Star Dragon deck, and just went for it just to bring out a Stardust Dragon right on the get-go. Even if you actually bring out monsters, as you can see, they don't actually do much damage. So if you're gonna go for something like this, you might as well go for something that hits a lot and very fast-paced combo. And just like that, I managed to defeat him within a few turns. Not to mention, it's a very fast-paced deck overall, so you don't actually have to worry much. Next up is Anarcha Boom. So this is a duel I actually want to show you guys, which is a pretty funny one because her deck is pretty much easy to get over. And I was using windups overall, so windups pretty easy to get over. Not to mention, even if you were to break, you can still win against her regardless. So as you can see, I started my hand with nothing but spell and traps without a monster. And she brought out a monster with 5000 points of attack. But with the downside, in the next standby phase she has to discard the entire hand. So yeah, she basically screwed herself over during this turn, eh? And with a card like that, you can basically see how fast it is to actually get to defeat her. And she basically starts her entire hand with basically no cards at all. So Rocket Arrow Express, even though it is a train card, is a pretty trash one overall. And if you were to able to summon something like that, you better hope you could seize it off by the next turn. Anyways, that's about it for the entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Not to mention, as I said, this is the final video of 2021. I hope you guys are having a great year, and thank you guys for staying by my side as I continue to make more YuGiOh Duel Links content, and as I hope to grow more and more alongside you. So that's about it. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next year. So stay safe, but most important of all, keep dueling. Goodbye.